While most workers are terrified of being replaced by robots and AI, a select few are busy cashing in on the biggest wealth redistribution in history. They're the first new one percenters, the AI superstars. They're the humans that will build the new digital gold rush. The great irony of the AI revolution is not that machines are getting rich, but that it's the humans training them that are getting richer. By understanding which algorithms produce the best results, and then recruiting the best talent to produce those algorithms, companies can reap unimaginable profits. It's not just bragging rights or a Nobel Prize at stake. The prize is an estimated $100 trillion, the value of the entire tech economy over the next century. He said that Meta had made offers to his staff worth up to $100 million. If you think about it, this makes perfect sense. That's just the starting point. Companies are also offering stock grants and other incentives worth tens of millions more. On the other hand, there's the new guard, the rising stars like Meta, Snapchat, and TikTok. Meanwhile, Amazon's AI workforce has increased from 500 to 5,000 in just 3 years, and Google's parent company Alphabet has hired over 10,000 AI employees since 2017. Just consider the plight of Amazon's workers. We're being told that automation is coming for their jobs, yet who themselves are often too low on the corporate ladder to receive any of the benefits of AI. The answer, sadly, is clear. It's the same as it always has been. The big winners are the ones who own the means of production, who get to decide which jobs are automated and which humans get to keep. In this case, it's not factories or farmlands, but algorithms and databases. A company like Meta could save hundreds of millions annually through automation, while paying a handful of AI engineers a fraction of that. Or take Salesforce, the CRM giant that has been quick to tout its AI capabilities, while simultaneously posting dozens of AI job openings and hinting at layoffs. Learn how to code the future. Learn what problems AI is uniquely suited to solve. Learn how to build the tools that will help us unlock AI's potential, because the future belongs to those who can shape it. And in the age of AI, that means coding the future itself. But the truth is that this is not a future that lies ahead of us, but that a few humans via machines will dominate everyone else. It's a present that's happening right now. As we speak, companies are racing to automate everything from driving to data entry to creative writing. And the ones that succeed will be the ones that win the war for talent. Let's start with the math. On the one hand, we have the cost of automation. Each chatbot costs $50,000 to build, but each agent costs $50,000 to $100,000 per year in salary and benefits. Even if the chatbots are less efficient and require constant monitoring, the company still saves at least $500,000 per year. Now imagine doing that another 99 times, placing 10,000 agents with chatbots and saving $5 million per year. The company can use that $5 million to hire a handful of AI engineers who each earn a few $1,000,000 per year, and it's still way ahead. How much does it cost to replace one human worker with code? The answer varies widely depending on the industry and the specific task. But according to some estimates, it can cost anywhere from a few thousand to a few $100,000. On the other hand, we have the revenue generated by automation. How much money does a company save or make by replacing one human worker with code? Again, the answer varies widely, but according to some estimates, it can range from a few hundred to a few $1,000,000. CEO Mark Benioff himself admitted that AI now handles up to 50% of his company's work. It's a similar story in the world of venture capital, where investment in AI startups has skyrocketed from $22 billion in 2014 to $143 billion in 2021. For many AI scientists and engineers, choosing between the two is like choosing between Ford and Ferrari. Sure, Ford will pay, but Ferrari offers speed, excitement, and the chance to be part of something special. And when it comes to winning the race for AI supremacy, the new guard is moving fast. But perhaps most importantly, they're offering something that no amount of money ever could: front row seat to the greatest wealth redistribution in history. After all, AI is just code. Anyone trying to build a meaningful business around it needs to find other humans who understand that code and convince them to join their team. Once they do, they need to set them up with all the resources necessary to do their jobs effectively. And when it comes to attracting and retaining top talent, money is just the start. According to a recent report by McKinsey, companies that invest heavily in AI see an average return of 500%, on their investment compared to just 11% for all other investments. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. This isn't some utopian vision of the future. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. 100 million, it's more than the top 1% of the world's population earns in a whole year. Now, whether these offers were actually made, or if Altman was just blowing smoke, depends on who you ask. But either way, we know that OpenAI's top scientists and executives are paid in the tens of millions. And we know that at least 50 of its engineers have defected to Meta in the last year. One of OpenAI's top scientists, Mark Chen, likened the exodus to a home invasion. "Someone has broken into our home and stolen something," he said. When the dust settles, whoever leads in developing AGI or artificial general intelligence, AI that can surpass human cognitive abilities, will likely dominate. And if we've learned anything from history, it's that the winner of this war will be determined by the quality of its weapons. And in the future, the most powerful weapons will be the humans smart enough to code them. Not only by displacing millions of workers, but also by building the next generation of gatekeepers. At the heart of every algorithm, no matter how ruthless, is a human mind. Every line of code is written by a human hand. Every decision about what data to feed an AI and how to refine its output is made by a human brain. That's why the real battleground is not Silicon Valley's server farms or neural networks. It's right here on good old planet Earth. It's a battle for the smartest minds in the world. A battle for the best and brightest engineers, scientists, and researchers. A battle for the humans who can code the future. And some are earning paychecks that rival professional athletes and hedge fund titans. Come along as we explore how this is happening. In the age of superintelligence, coding the future quite literally means cashing in today. As Silicon Valley's elite warn the rest of us that AI could replace up to 80% of jobs by 2030, a tiny handful are walking away with multi-million-dollar compensation packages. Forget hourly wage earners and even middle managers, talking about engineers and researchers getting paid tens of millions per year. First, Mark Zuckerberg invested $14.3 billion into Scale AI, giving the startup a $46 billion valuation. Scale helps companies train their AI models by providing masses of label data. Second, just days later, Zuckerberg promoted Scale's 25-year-old CEO Alexander Wang to meet as first chief AI officer, overseeing a whopping 15,000 employees. Third, Meta recruited GitHub CEO Nat Friedman to co-lead a new superintelligence lab alongside AI pioneer Jan LeCocq. And finally, Meta poached no less than 5 researchers from OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic, reportedly offering 6-figure salaries to each. This isn't just a talent grab, it's a war. And the numbers may seem like science fiction, but they're very real. Here's the dirty little secret of artificial intelligence. Let's take Meta as our case study. Over the past few weeks alone, the social media giant has made some stunning moves. And when we say war, we mean the kind of conflict Hollywood makes movies about. The winner takes all. But hold on a minute. All this talk about killer algorithms and cyber warfare sounds a bit scary, doesn't it? And it is. But here's the thing. This isn't just speculation. Just last month, Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, made an astonishing claim during an interview with CNBC. There's no better proof that artificial intelligence is not a technological revolution, but a human one. Sure, a typical AI scientist or engineer might get paid anywhere from $5 to $10 million per year, which is more than most people make in an entire lifetime. On the one hand, there's the old guard, the incumbent tech giants like Microsoft, Google, and Amazon. A report from Bloomberg revealed that Meta SI division has grown from 750 employees in 2019 to nearly 15,000 today. All this investment has started to pay off in a big way. For every AI superstar raking in tens of millions, there are countless others who are being left behind. So who wins? Who gets left behind? To truly understand the winners and losers of the AI revolution, we need to look beyond the headlines and the hype and focus on the fundamentals. Let's do some napkin math. Suppose a company replaces 1,000 customer service agents with chatbots. That's the brutal math of modern tech economics. One elite AI scientist might earn $5 to $10 million per year, while 1,000 customer service agents are quietly replaced by code. If you think that sounds like a dystopian nightmare, well, you're not wrong. So if you want to thrive in the age of AI, don't just learn how to code. Thank you for watching. Closing insight. If this trend continues, we're not heading toward a future where machines dominate humans.